Here we go again. This tape is going to be similar to the one I did a couple weeks ago where I went down in the garage to try to get my bike going. Would not kick at all. It was pretty cold that day. It was in the 20s. Today they say it's going to be a lot warmer. I'm going to go outside and find out. They're talking like 40s, which is kind of unusual, but that's pretty cool. Looking forward to a warm day because I got a few things to do in the garage. I want to throw a little bit of air into my truck tires. They're a little soft. They're all train tires. They're fairly brand new, and but they're a little bouncy for me. It's good in the snow and the mud, but I'm not in the snow and the mud right now. Obviously outside it's pretty dry, so I like the tires to have a little more air in them. Aside from that, now let's get out there and hook up the jumper, the charger, to the battery on my bike and let it charge for a good hour or two, and then go out there and it'll kick right over. In the meantime, I'm multitasking down here. I got my laundry going, stuff's in the dryer, Saturday morning, and I feel like it's going to be a good day. You can see the steam coming from my dryer, and believe me, it's warm out here. This is incredible. I don't know what it is, but it's warm. I mean, it's kind of like a little foggy everywhere. I'm just for the hell of it, I'm going to see if it kicks just straight up, but I know it won't, but don't hurt to try. It's already dead anyways. Okay, here she is. Put some lights on it. Still sitting right where I left it last week or 2 weeks ago or a month ago. Actually, I kind of pushed it over here since. Alright, just for the hell of it. Like I say, I don't expect nothing off of this right now. Let's see. Nah, she's dead. Alright. Let's take the charger over here. This is what I end up doing in the spring all the time because it never wants to start right up for me. So I'll hook this red on there. Now last week I had it off the frame over here, which is a good way to do it. That's the way I usually do it. Hook it up right here. But I'm going to go straight off the post this time. And I don't know if it's going to make any difference. You know, it shouldn't make any difference at all. Alright, let's get it plugged in here. And she's on, she's charging. And we're going to let that charge for a while. Let's see what time we got here. Looks like it's about almost 9 o'clock in the morning. Alright, so we're going to let that charge. We're going to move this truck back a little bit. And I'm going to check the pressure on these. Get my compressor pumped up over there. And a little more pressure in the tires. I'm going to see what they call for though, because I'm not used to all-terrain tires like this. I mostly got them because I snowplow, obviously, and I got some driveways this year that kind of serious driveways that are near drop-offs, serious drop-offs and straight down driveways almost. So I needed something good to make sure I didn't get stuck. All right, now this is just what I do on a warm winter day when I got nothing better to do, although I'm doing other things right now inside. You know, I'm doing the laundry. I'm going to be cooking some lunch, which is going to be a roast, so I've had good luck with that lately. I've cooked a couple of them and they came out good. Surprised the hell out of me. So, alright, it's going to get noisy, so I'm going to cut you off for a few minutes while this compressor kicks up. I'm going to back the truck out of here, and first I'll check the air, then back them out. Alright, and then when I come back to you, we're going to give that baby a try over there, and you're going to hear it fire up. And usually in the winter, I let it, when I do kick it up, I let it run for a while, warm up, and then I do stuff to it I don't usually do. I don't usually, you know, rev up the bike any time of year. I don't normally do that. It's not me. But in the winter time, once it's warmed up, I like doing it because it kind of like shoot some fire out the back, which is probably not a good thing, right? You guys that know bikes probably know I'm not doing a good thing, but I kind of like seeing a little bit of fire coming out of the back of the pipes, and it'll even backfire a little bit sometime. But you know, it's only December. It's going to be a while before I get on that. Even though I seen a guy yesterday on his bike, in fact, the last couple of days, and it was 17 damn degrees out, and he's riding his bike. So I mean, that's a diehard, brother. That's a diehard. And I used to be like that when I was a little bit younger, just a few years ago, but not anymore. All right. Okay, it's time to head back out there. Let me see, what time is it? Where's the clock around here? My own house, I gotta look for a clock. What is it? It's 11:30. It's been on a charge since 9. I'm gonna go out there right now. It's gonna kick right up. It's gonna fire, and you're gonna hear it, and you're gonna see it, and it's gonna be live again. Even though it's just for a little while. This is not even, winter's not even begun yet. Now I have absolute faith it's going to start up too. Somebody, a friend of mine, just mentioned a little while ago, is it going to start up? Or she said, actually, I hope it starts up. And I told her, it will. Okay, here we are, we're out here. You ready? I have no doubt, no doubt. I'm going to leave the charger right on it. Put on a little light here. I have no doubt at all whatsoever. I know this bike that good, that I know. Okay, here we go.